Hi everyone! In today's video, we'll be showcasing the amazing capabilities of Warehouse 15 from Cleverence and how it can work with QuickBooks Online. This demonstration will be particularly useful for QuickBooks users, but don't worry if you're using another system, the process remains largely the same. If you're a tech enthusiast, you're in for a treat, as we'll also be demonstrating QuickBooks integration code throughout the video. To begin, let's take a closer look at the architecture of QuickBooks Online integration. This will help us better understand the process and how everything fits together. As we go through the code, you will see how the different components interact to provide a seamless integration experience. Firstly, we'd like to briefly mention the Cleverence Inventory API, which is the foundation for Warehouse 15's integration with QuickBooks Online. This versatile API allows for real-time data requests, making it a valuable tool for your own custom integrations with other inventory systems or applications. If you are interested in learning more about the various methods, entities, and other essential information about the API, you can explore it further using the interactive Swagger documentation provided by Cleverence. While we won't delve into the API details in this video, we encourage you to explore its capabilities on your own to gain a deeper understanding of its potential for seamless integration with other systems. Don't forget to check the video description below, where you'll find a link to the Inventory API. Now let's take a look at how the integration is implemented in the code using Visual Studio. Here, you can see the class where we've implemented the methods for exchanging data with QuickBooks Online. Among these methods are the ones for authenticating with QuickBooks Online. Additionally, there are methods for working with documents. One for sending a completed document to QuickBooks Online, another for retrieving a document from QuickBooks Online to work with, and a method for obtaining a list of documents from QuickBooks Online. Additionally, let's take a look at the methods designed for working with items or products. For instance, there's a method for searching for a product using its barcode. Or, for example, there's a method for retrieving a list of products or items. We'll examine the workings of the last method under debugging, but first, let's take a look at how our products or items appear within QuickBooks Online itself. In my QuickBooks Online account, I have set up 3 products with the stock type, meaning these are the items I can keep track of. The other positions are not products but services, which we don't need and won't be displayed. During debugging, I'll be using a mobile device emulator. We've developed this emulator for development, debugging, and testing purposes without the need for an actual mobile device. It fully replicates the algorithm and interface of a real mobile device. The getProductsList method is called when viewing the list of products. You can see this list by going to the Browse Directories operation and clicking on the Products button. Once I click the button, an external system will be called to retrieve the list of products. We have reached a breakpoint. Let's go through it step by step and take a look at the returned result. We can see that a list of 3 items has been returned. We also see the names of these items, which match the ones I showed in QuickBooks Online. Now we'll release the debugging, and we can see that the list of items has been displayed on the emulator. It will also be displayed on a real mobile device in the same way. We've gotten a brief overview of how the integration between Warehouse 15 and QuickBooks Online works from the inside. Now, let's take a look at a real case of how it works on a real device. To demonstrate, let's consider the following example. We create a purchase order in QuickBooks Online, and when our order arrives, we'll use Warehouse 15 on a data collection terminal to verify the receipt. Once we have verified the purchase order, we will load it into QuickBooks Online as a bill. First, let's create a purchase order in QuickBooks Online. We'll select the vendor, and we'll select our items. and input the quantities. Then, we save and close the purchase order. Now, let's take a look at the mobile device screen. You can see the device screen on the right. On the left, you can see the live broadcast of the process. In the main menu, I access the receiving operation to see our purchase order. I can see it listed at the top as the first item. I'll enter it and see our items, which we can begin scanning. I'll be scanning the product barcodes from a sheet of paper. Scanning the first item. Continuing to scan until the end. One item has been collected. We can move on to the next item. I don't have to scan each item separately. I can scan once and then enter the required quantity. Now, all that's left is to scan the final item. I'll also scan it just once and then manually input the required quantity. Now, I'm ready to complete the document. We'll exit to the document menu using the back button. By the way, in the menu, we can see our vendor Barcode, whom we specified in QuickBooks Online when creating the purchase order. Now, I'll press exit and then complete to send the work result to QuickBooks Online. Let's take a look at what we've got in QuickBooks Online. We'll enter bills unpaid bills. And we can see our newly created bill, which was automatically generated. Inside, we can see all of our items in the quantities that we scanned them on the mobile device. The process of verifying the receipt of items based on the purchase order and creating a bill as a result using Warehouse 15 has been completed. This example demonstrates how seamlessly Warehouse 15 and QuickBooks Online can work together to streamline your business operations. The integration between Warehouse 15 and QuickBooks Online extends beyond the receiving process we've demonstrated today. You can also create new bills, edit existing bills, create and edit estimates, generate invoices, and perform stock takes. All of these operations are seamlessly integrated with QuickBooks, ensuring efficient and accurate data exchange between the platforms. Stay tuned for our upcoming videos, where we'll dive deeper into these additional features and showcase how they can further streamline your business operations. We hope you found this video helpful. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next tutorial. Goodbye.